Residents in one Columbus neighborhood wants to know why the city is considering closing their streets, and this railroad crossing may have something to do with it. Well, Simone, this is for you. Woo! Reporting live here in Columbus, I'm Irisha Jones for News Theater 9. Back to you, Simone.
Now you know you just showed out.
This tree is completely split open. You can see all its insides, and this tree is a pretty long tree. It goes all the way down, and there's another tree right next to it that has also uprooted. What was once a field has actually turned into a lake. As you can see, the water is almost completely covering my rain boots. Tax breaks, jobs, and raising minimum wage were some of the key issues Bernie Sanders addressed as issues important to the American people.
Bernie Sanders!
To continue on his path to success, Money Powell trains at least 15 hours a week here at Gamebred Boxing Club. The computer glitch nightmare in Atlanta made its way an hour and a half south to Columbus, where flights for more than 100 people were delayed. To know that you're a big part of helping these kids be safe with their bikes and their scooters, how does that make you feel?
Well, it's good because I hope it builds, it's like safety belts.
As you can see, today's event was a huge success. They've already exceeded the amount of helmets they gave out last year. So you still have until 6 o'clock to come down and get a free helmet. We also put a call in to the coroner to try to get the identity of the person that was killed earlier this morning. So far, we haven't received a call back. We will keep you updated on this developing story online and on air. Reporting live here in West Point, Irisha Jones for WTVM News Theater 9. But so far, no one has been injured, and just keeping the eye on those roads. They ask people to stay inside and not go into the water because you just never know what you may come across. This is one of the half-empty lots on the campus of Columbus State University. But when school starts back Monday, it will be full of cars once again. And the city says they're hoping to get more of these chargers once more people become aware of them being here in the city. Born on Christmas Day in 1925, Jesus Charisma is well known at the House of Mercy in Columbus, and sometimes is called Grandpa.
Every now and then he'll say you want to go home or something.
House of Mercy's executive director say they've been trying to locate family or friends since the 89-year-old was dropped off by taxi in November 2014.
I got a call from St. Francis Hospital saying that they had him there. They were getting ready to release him, but he did not have a place to live. And they would not release him until they found somewhere for him to live.
He was able to give a list of names of a possible wife and children.
They're in Guam. He's from Guam. And I think the wife's name is Maria Charisma.
He has a vague memory of where he was before the House of Mercy, but can't remember all the details.
No, it's a big house.
Were you living with anyone else?
Yeah.
Who?
I don't know.
After a few more questions, he was able to give a name to a person he calls his son-in-law.
Daniel Canarios.
Yeah, right.
House of Mercy wants to make sure they've done everything to find someone who knows Jesus a week before Christmas. This is a standard handicap restroom area, as you can see, which is not always accommodating to all people with disabilities. You can see there is barely enough space for other people to fit inside to help someone with their restroom and toilet needs. Now, Lakeisha Smith has a 13-year-old son who is wheelchair bound because of his cerebral palsy. She often finds herself changing him on dirty floors or across her lap in restrooms. She also has to pick him up out of his wheelchair because it doesn't always fit into stalls. Smith is part of a group called Changing Spaces Georgia, campaigning for adult-sized changing tables and better handicapped toilets for all those with disabilities across the state. She says this problem is not something most people will think about until you're in the situation.
A lot of times we don't patronize local businesses and things of that sort. A lot of times we don't attend different events that's going on in the community and things of that sort because we don't have the proper changing space for them. I personally have also had to change tie in the trunk of my car before because there was just not a proper space in the restroom.
Smith went to Atlanta with other mothers advocating for the same cause on Monday to promote awareness of public restroom accessibility. She says Children's Healthcare of Atlanta is on board with making the necessary steps to improve the accessibility of their restroom. Now, Smith says Changing Spaces Georgia is also trying to partner with residents in one Columbus neighborhood wants to know why the city is considering closing their streets, and this railroad crossing may have something to do with it.